Hello.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I am. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you as well.
Okay, so that's all settled. Should be fine. Okay, so before you start, what is your rating at the moment? It's like 1500? Hello?
Like
Okay.
1616,
Oh, yeah, you said. Okay, so.
but I've only played like 5 ranked games, so
Okay. So you said you play like Arabia 1v1 mostly, right?
yeah. Arabia 2v2.
Yeah, 2v2. Well, it's pretty similar to 1v1, so that's fine. Okay, so like before we actually start to do something, you can just host like I don't like I honestly don't like it doesn't matter 1v1 or 2v2, but for now for the coaching just host a 1v1 and I will just like go and spectate and because I want to see what I'm dealing with. You know, because it's really hard to tell your capabilities just by looking at your rating. So, like, before we start, right? Do you use hotkeys? Like any type
Town
of
center, town center.
what? You're cutting a bit.
So I use it for like town center,
Okay, town center. Okay,
villages.
open up your settings options. Okay, and do you see like the little ruler? It's like 15, 14, 13, minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10, 20, all that. Just drag the like little thing a little bit to the left. So I can like so the TeamSpeak captures your voice a little bit better. Because other like
-10.
yeah, for the so just try minus 10 for now. Just like
Okay, is that
apply.
better?
Oh, it should be because like you were just cutting a lot. Okay, so like just host the lobby again for like a 1v1 Arabia around your rating. So tell me again now, which hotkeys do you use?
So I use the one for like the town center, like H.
Okay.
I use like just regular villages, like A for a villager,
Mm-hmm.
and I use it for like building houses, which is like AQ,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
farms. And I, depending on like the military building, I can like cycle through them with Control A
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. But I don't really know any other ones.
You're gonna need to rehost, and when you press the create button, select there's a small box allow spectators.
Okay.
Actually, don't do that yet. Go back to the main screen. We're gonna just do everything starting from bottom. Tell me when you're at
Yep.
the main screen. Okay, I'll open
Yeah.
the options. The options
Yep.
tab. Okay, so do you see there's like scroll inertia?
Yeah, I see.
Do you have it off?
Yeah, I have it completely off.
Okay, good. So that's pretty much what I wanted to check. Now you can host. Okay. So like before, just in a bit spectator, right? Like 1v1. Yeah. Okay. Good enough. Okay. So we are like obviously if you're not using Go hotkeys, you're not as experienced. I saw you have like barely 150 hours on the game, which is completely fine. But we will have to
Most of those are.
start. What?
Oh, sorry. Most of those are.
What did you say?
Oh, I've used most of my hours are like on the campaign.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I
I've
mean,
barely
yeah,
played them.
that's completely fine. The thing is that we're gonna work on the Dark Age, okay, and we're gonna discuss why certain things, like are done. Like why put that there? Why put something else somewhere else? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like now, just find an opponent. Like this game is not gonna matter. So like be expecting that you're gonna like resign at like minute 10. Okay,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
like this is just for me. Like I'm not even gonna talk much. I'm just gonna like sit, and just like see what I'm dealing with. Okay, because like it's really hard for me to know what I'm dealing with just by looking at your rating.
Yeah.
Because there are people like with 1,000 games at your rating. There are people with 0 games at your rating. So it's like really hard to determine the actual skill level you possess. Hope we can get someone here. So we're early in the morning. Holy shit. Have you done all the campaigns, by the way?
Yeah, except for like the battles and stuff. Battles of football.
Okay.
I don't have the African Kingdom.
Okay. No problem there. It's gonna be hard to find an opening, but let's hope you can. Okay, so since like we're just waiting for like an opening for you, we can already talk about like some basic things, right? So first of all, like you said, you do fast castle, and stuff like that, which is completely fine at your rating. But like, do you follow any build orders, or you just like, do how you feel like it?
Um, follow a build order, but I can't remember like the exact um allocation. I sort of know
Okay, and
one word.
okay, so do you like do you have a second monitor?
I do have one.
You do. Okay, so like what you can done is you can open a simple like build order and just put it on your second monitor. You, you know
Okay.
you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like then just like look at it like once every minute or something, and then like try to remember what you want to do, right? And the
Okay.
build orders, you can find them on YouTube pretty much. Like they're sort of okay, and for your level, they're gonna be completely fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, like that's one thing. That's like one thing you can do when you play. The second thing is obviously you're gonna like us working on like your Plano Dark Age and like the basic fundamentals of the game. Honestly, like how the game pretty much progresses. Through Dark Age, Feudal Age, Castle Age, and whatnot. Because with the basic construction of the Dark Age, like if the Dark Age is bad, then everything else being just a little bit better, it's still gonna be bad. So like the Dark Age is just the main structure. You don't build a roof and then build like the base structure of the
Yeah. Yeah.
house.
You need foundations.
Yeah, you need the foundation exactly. Yeah, that is a good.
We've got a person in the lobby.
Yeah, just ready up and go. Really not much to it. He's spectator. Yeah. What is he gonna tell now? Okay, good enough. Okay, that's good.
Sim. Estou pronto.
Okay, so how good are your multitasking? Like, can you talk while playing?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so do you know that the food source, like sheep, boar, deer, slowly loses its value? Like, you know, the sheep slowly degrading from 100 to 0?
Olá.
Even if you're like not taking the food, like it's gonna slowly degrade.
Olá.
I try to get. Oh, this one.
Okay.
Estou pronto.
Hey, Spini. No, 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 no! Don't do that. You're just gonna lose a villager. Take another will and send it after the war.
Sim.
Oh,
Olá.
Okay, so from now on, you will get womb before you were the boar every single time. Okay, and the reason you're gonna do that is because at your rating, it doesn't matter when you get it. Like, the risk is just too huge. Because this was a close boar and you still lost the will, so if it's gonna be a long boar, you're gonna lose 2 villagers. Okay?
Estou pronto.
So, like, from now on, you will always get womb before you were the boar. Like, it doesn't matter if they're far or close, you will always get it. Because even 2K HD players still sometimes get womb before they were boars.
Estou pronto.
It's just a good thing to have.
Olá.
Estou pronto. Estou pronto.
Okay. So you're going for a fast castle? Yeah, like your mic's just not picking up your voice, you know, and like I just don't hear you at some points. Just like after the game, you're gonna go in TeamSpeak and put it even like more lower. Okay, so you're going for a fast castle, right?
Yeah, and go faster.
Okay.
Should I worry about a scout being right there?
No, doesn't matter. Okay, let's see what you can pull. No, you're playing okay. There's just like a little hiccups that occur more than needed. Other than that, you're fine. I actually think you're playing pretty okay. Fast castle is a really bad strategy, but I think it's still okay if you do it honestly in your Evo. I think it's okay. So like, you're doing okay. Your Dark Age lags a little bit. You're following some sort of build order, which is really nice. Like it's somewhat solid build order. It just needs like a little polishing, and then you just like need some little guidelines on the whole Dark Age. Okay, so after this game we're gonna go into a custom game, and I'm gonna show you, when we're gonna slowly go over it and slowly talk over it, how the Dark Age should look like.
Oh, I'm...
You make only 2 villagers in Feudal Age, by the way. You don't need 3. Okay, that's okay.
That's like...
It's okay.
Sim,
Yeah, just get womb, just get womb. Okay, you're gonna be able to quick up soon. Okay, so when you reach up, you're gonna go for full knights, right? Okay. Let's see. Okay, double stable, that's fine. Get a little bit more farms. Like 2 more farms with the woodcutters would be nice. And let just 1 TC kill your enemy and we're good to go.
After I get to
What?
after I get to Castle Age, should I get any more villages on wood or food or anything?
Yeah, you just kill villagers and make farms. It's okay. Like, it's okay. Just do what you do always. Because I'm just like taking notes at the moment, and then we're gonna go over it step by step. Because like if I interfere now, the information I'm gonna tell you, you're not gonna understand fully, and you're still gonna be confused. And that is totally not the goal of this coaching. That's why, like I said, the first game, I'm just like, you know, tell, you know, as little as I possibly can. Okay. Yeah, just make 2 knights. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, okay, good. Get some villagers out, make more farms, and just like go to his base and kill him. You should be there with no problem. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Like, you're doing pretty okay-ish, I would say. It just needs like a little bit of tidying up, honestly.
Estou
And
pronto.
then you're gonna look like two times better as you're looking now.
I get any blacksmith upgrade?
Yeah, get +1 armor. Okay, that's enough. Just move to his base now. Like, you don't want to mass more than 3 knights, honestly. Like, 3 knights is already enough. Just move to his base and try to kill him. Like, try to kill his villagers. What's it? Okay, yeah. Just go, yeah. Okay, go. Just don't let him wall. Just kill the wall villagers, kill the spears. Get more knights out as well. Just keep producing knights.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, just kill the spears. They cannot do anything to you. Okay, good. Just move in his base now. Attack his gold.
Take his gold.
Yeah, just
Oh.
like,
Don't worry about
yeah, go there. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so you see the villager already. Just snap the villager. Okay, nice. Spear down, easy. Scout down. Just kill the vills now. Should be easy game for you. Okay, good. Just okay, good. All good, all good.
I go for his
Yeah, just go for this wood now. Yeah, like don't go under town center, but just go. I'm okay, Tim. I'm okay. Haven't slept, but I'm fine. Yeah, just go for it. Yeah, just go there. Yeah, yeah, good, good. Okay, good. Joe, go. Okay, you see Ho, get in. Yeah, kill the vills, kill the vills. Okay, just kill the villagers. It's all about killing the villagers. Bring more knights, kill up more knights, and just kill everything. He doesn't have any, like, oh, we can see he doesn't have anything. Okay, good. Okay, good. Go back now. Don't go into sea. Okay, so try to break the palisade, right? Like, you see the palisade, even if you have knights, you can still break in. Like, not like that, like try to attack the palisade where it matters. You know what I mean? Like if you kill it, you get inside. That should be your main. Okay, so you see more villagers. Okay, so you see the wood cutters. So you want to get in. You want to kill the palisade so you can get in and kill the the lumberjacks. Okay, like just kill that palisade. That's protecting the lumberjacks. You know.
one I'm attacking right.
Okay, now go in. Okay. You attacked the wrong palisade. Kill the next one. You have more knights, yeah, so you can like bring all your army together. It's okay. Yeah, okay, now go in. Just kill these villagers. Yeah, don't let him wall. Yeah, just don't let him wall. Just kill everything. Okay, good. Okay, good. That's good. Okay, good.
Fully designed.
Okay, so now you're gonna join me. I'm gonna host a lobby. Okay, you're playing good, like okay-ish. Just needs a lot of like cleaning up. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah, I see.
it's like few things you did should be done better. So now you're just gonna join my game. I invited you.
Yep. Okay.
It's coming. Okay, nice. Okay, good. So select color 1.
Oh, so we're playing co-op.
Yeah, just like you're not gonna do anything. You're just gonna
Oh,
watch.
okay.
So just select color 1. Okay, good. Okay, like that, like that. That's good. Just okay. Okay. Wait. Difficulty standard always will. Okay, should be fine. If anything, we can rehost. Okay. Okay, so like, so the Dark Age, right? So our first priority, is obviously keeping the TC working. Okay?
Yeah.
Keeping the TC working is more villagers. Okay? So, by the way, like every time I talk, if you have a question, feel free to interrupt me and ask the question.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay? Okay. So, we have the TC. Main priority in Dark Age, in Dark Age especially, is keeping the TC working. Because in Dark Age it is most important. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, like oh, okay, you're another okay, so that's fine. Okay,
Oh, I
so
thought they-
yeah,
Oh, you must have been player 2, I think.
yeah, it's fine, whatever. That's okay. That's okay. So just watch my town center, okay? Do you see my town center?
Yeah, yeah, the red one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So when the game starts, okay. So what was the first thing you did?
Build one house with the 2 villages and build another house with the other.
Okay, and the second thing?
Queue up the. Well, I actually didn't end up doing this, but queuing up 4 villages from the T.
Okay, so you want to do it other way. You first queue up the villagers, and then you make the houses.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Because
Yep.
what happens when you build the houses first? Your TC is going to be idle, those seconds, well,
Yeah.
but
And
if
they matter.
yeah, but if you first queue up the villagers, so I'm gonna queue up the villagers and I'm gonna make this house, okay? The house is going to be up before the villager comes out, or even at the same time. Like plus, it's gonna be like almost identical because the 2 villagers, build it as fast as like the house is done. The villager comes out after 3 seconds, okay?
Yep.
So it is still like it is just more efficient because you save time by doing that, okay? So we build 1 house, we build 2 houses. Then we bring in the sheeps. Okay? So what happened when you took sheeps? Like, did you notice something that was really bad?
Yeah. So when I did it, they like didn't all go for the same sheep. They like just I think at the start they did, but then after that like they just moved to separate ones, and so
Okay.
food got
Okay.
wasted.
Okay. So how do you fix it?
You only send 1 sheep underneath the town center. At a time.
Exactly. Exactly. So like at this point, right? Like, do you see, like they're eating that 1 sheep, and there's only 1 sheep under the town center. Okay? Okay, so there's only 1 sheep under the town center. So the sheep's gonna be done now? You see, like they go all on the same sheep.
Yeah, I see.
Okay? Like this is
Yeah.
how you fix that. Well, like that's what I'm saying. Those are just like those little things, right?
Yeah, yeah, I see.
Those are those little things, right? And then when they're on the second sheep, you just send the next one under the town center. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
And
see.
then you just send the next one, the next one, the next one. So it's like 1 sheep is being eaten, and 1 sheep is under the town center. Okay. So okay. So you make 4 villagers. Okay. So when you make 4 villagers, the next villager obviously goes for the boar. Okay. And this is
Yeah.
very important. Warring the boar is very important, okay? The reason it is important is because it is the fastest food source. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, you did that, you warded the first boar, you lost the villager, and then you didn't ward the second one. Okay?
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
So, you hit the boar twice, and then you just click it to go on. Like you hit it once, twice, and when like you're doing this, get wool. Okay, so when the villager
Yep.
comes out of the town center and it goes for the boar, you get wool. The reason you're gonna get wool is it because like, you know, it's just safer for you to get
Yeah, I
wool.
see.
Do you know what I mean? Because like your rating is not as high, so you can't do, you know, these big risk boar wars without wool. Okay?
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
So the next villager that comes out, like, do you see my population now is this. This is my pop. Okay?
Yeah.
Now
so
I
you
build
build
a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I build a house, and the next ones are gonna build the mill. Okay?
Yep.
So, do you know when you want to start warring the second boar?
When the first boar is down to like 200.
Plus minus, like 180 would be the perfect
Okay.
number. But like, it really depends on distance, you know? Like 200 is a little bit too much. 180 to 160. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Is the preferred number. And then you go after the second boar, and now you already have womb, so it's gonna be much safer, you know, for you to even try to war it. Okay?
Yeah.
So same deal, you shoot it twice, and then you go back. The reason you shoot it twice is if you shoot it twice, it's not gonna go back. Like
Yep.
it's never gonna go back, okay? So it just secures this safe boar for you. Okay,
Yep.
so now we put 5 on berries, as you did last game. Okay, as you did last game, no problem there. Okay, so when the villager that's running away from the boar, when he's near the town center, you want to put him in the town center. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
so
I
you
think
just-
I tried that.
Yeah, you just I think you
first
just
time.
misclicked. Okay.
Yeah, I misclicked and it died.
Yeah. So now I have 5 on berries. Now my pop is this.
I need a
I build
monk.
another
Yes.
house. Okay, like every time your pop is like this, you want to build another house. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so now you just like put one more on board, and like at this point, right, you should have plus minus 2 injured villagers. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah.
So
So those are the ones that build the farms, I guess.
yeah, those are the ones that you want to build the farms because you know so they don't die.
Yep.
Okay, so you want to build 2 farms. I am at 19 pop right now, and the villager that comes out next is going to go and build another lumber camp, as you did
Okay.
last game. Okay, so this is going to be our second lumber camp, which is going to be 4 villagers, same as first one. Okay, for the fast castle builder. So like obviously you follow some sort of build order, right? Because like you did all these things. Okay, so
Yep.
like what lacked was, you know, the second border. You know, fixing the sheep a little bit, like, so they're not all eaten at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
So now you probably want to get the third farm, you know, because you have the extra wood. Like the second lumber camp is done. And now I have 3 on wood. And the fourth one is going to come out of wood. Is going to bring me to this spot. Okay? So we know on
Build
this
another
spot,
house.
build another house, exactly. You know, it's pretty repetitive, so it's really easy to get used to. So now I have 33 plus from 35. Now I'm gonna put 3 on gold. Okay? So like, do you see I already have 3 farms, and now I have... okay, so you don't see my resources, but now I have 100 wood. That 100 wood gets spent on the gold. Okay? So now I have everything I need for the buildings, you know, to quick feudal age. Okay?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
now I can build more farms because I have the extra wood at the moment. Okay, like don't overcook it, you know, but you can build a little bit more farms. Okay?
Yes.
So the population you're gonna do is going to be this: 28, 28 pop in Dark Age, and then plus 2 villagers in Feudal Age. Okay?
Okay.
Like
Okay.
did
I think I did 27.
yeah, it's because you lost 1 to the boar.
Ah, right. I see.
So, are there any specific build orders you follow, like you saw in the video or something like that? Something like that?
I think I just saw a player in a multiplayer game, and I just like replayed the game and just watched how he played it.
Okay, that's okay. That's still fine. Okay, so the reasoning you're going to do the 28 plus 2 because it is the safest build, you know,
Yep.
there is, like the safest castle build. Everything above that is too safe, and the 27 plus 2 is also fine. But
Okay.
like I think you can do 28, and when you're actually feeling comfortable with doing the 28, you can go for the 27. Okay?
Okay.
Because even if you keep your TC working, you know, like 24/7, like 100%, your uptime is going to be okay. Okay,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
like obviously my uptime is not good because I idled the first minutes while I was explaining, but like typically the idle time is going to be okay. So at this point, right? So do you see I have 5 farms? I have 350 resources, and like my feudal age is on 50%. At this point, you want to go and build your barracks. Like you can build it earlier. Like when you click Dark Age, when you have the wood, you can build it. I mean that is completely fine. I just like over talked a bit, and that's why it's a little bit late. Okay, so now I build the barracks. Okay, so when you reach feudal age, so like what do you need to build?
Stables and blacksmith.
Okay, so do you know how long each of them takes to build?
No.
Okay, so this is also like an information that you just need to keep in mind. 2 villagers on stable is equal speed to 1 villager on blacksmith. Okay,
Oh, okay.
so 2 villagers on stable, 1 villager on blacksmith. Okay, like the time it takes for the 2 villagers to build a stable and the 1 villager to build the blacksmith is the time you queue up 2 villagers, and what
Yeah, I
will
see.
happen is everything will happen at the same time, stable's done, blacksmith done, 2 villagers out. Okay,
And then you can castle age.
yeah, and then you hit castle age, exactly. Okay, and you can put 2 more on gold, that's completely fine. So at the moment, I click up castle age and I already have 900 food and almost 300 gold. Okay, so I
Yeah.
have more resources than I need, which is completely, it's good. Okay,
Yeah.
so when you click castle age, only when you click castle age, you want to get the economy upgrades. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So first economy upgrade is double with axe, which is it just villager shop wood 20% faster. It's pretty much it, right? So you get the double with axe, and then you get the horse collar. Okay? So
Yep.
those are the 2 most important upgrades you need to get when you click the castle age. The reason you need to get them only then is because if you get them faster, what's gonna happen?
It delays your castle time.
Exactly, it delays your castle time. And we don't want to delay our castle time,
Yep.
Okay, so like now you can add your second stable as you did, like 10% good house, building stable, all that all was good. Okay, so and at this point, right, you reach the castle age, you start building the knights. Okay?
Yep.
Like obviously the fast castle is not the best build in 1v1, but I think it's fine because like as long as you weren't the Dark Age, it's okay to do because we can switch into like archers and whatnot when your Dark Age
Yeah.
is looking good. Okay? Like now you can just do what you're feeling comfortable with. Like it's fine. Okay? So I'm like closing to Dark Age. So like when you reach I'm close to Castle Age. I mean, when you reach the Castle Age, okay. So what you want to do is you want to make knights from both your stables, obviously. So like let's say what? Oh, I don't have knights. I mean, it's okay. Camels, same shit. So you want to queue up few camels, queue up few villagers, and you want to get the Bowsaw upgrade, which is in the lumber camp again. Okay? So this
Okay,
is the
yeah.
second upgrade, and the reason you want to get that is because it just boosts up your wood income. Okay? So
Yep.
more wood, more farms, more knights. Okay?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
also, have you ever built a second or third TC?
Yeah, I normally, if I'm not doing like a rush strategy, I normally just go straight to a TC castle
Okay.
age.
Okay. So you're probably gonna have the wood for like 1 or even 2 TCs, right? So you want to build at least 1 more TC and then build a second one when you have the resources, right? And then you just want to like keep making more farms around, keep more villagers and gold, and just keep making army. Okay?
Yeah,
Like
so-
like obviously it's hard to explain how that works, but the principle is like this, like try to keep the town center working, try to keep the stables working, okay? So like
Yeah.
you just want to expand your whole economy based on the villagers coming out of the town center and let's say the knights coming out from the stables, thus your your army is growing, as well as your economy is growing.
Yep.
Okay. So when you have around 14 villagers, okay, around this 14 villagers, you want to get wheelbarrow. Okay.
Okay.
Like, do you usually get wheelbarrow?
Most of the time I do. Sometimes I just like forget.
Okay, so at around 40 villagers, so let's say you have like 50 pop, it's like 8 camels, you know, so like 20, 42 villagers, you know, then you can start to get it. Okay? And you know, like, you want to get the armor upgrades, obviously, from the blacksmith, you know, bloodlines and all that, you know, just like when you have the resources, slowly upgrade your army.
Yep.
Okay? So, like, do you have any questions till now?
Yes. So like, what happens if they do like a archer rush or things like that? Like, how should I react to sort of?
Yeah, like that is the problem with the fast castle, right? Like that's why it's such a bad strategy, you know?
Yeah.
Like there honestly, like what you can do is you can build a tower, you know, a defensive tower. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
So another thing you can do is, you know, already starting in Dark Age. So for example, if you have a map like this, you know, you can just like wall. Wait, like do you see how my stables and houses are placed?
Yeah. So like they block paths.
Yeah, it's
Like-
like it's like a little wall off, right? And do you see like my house and the market on the right?
Oh, the blacksmith. Yeah.
Yes, you see. So I just make this little palisade, right? Like this little palisade wall, and now I'm like almost fully walled. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, when you build your houses, you know, in your like stables and barracks, you want to build them like in this forward direction, so they create a little wall off. Okay.
Yeah.
Like for example, like my stables are placing, you know, forward. You know, they're not in the back. You know, they're just forward. Okay.
Yeah.
So like that, what that can do is that can buy you time. You know, for you to be able to get the castle age, so you can deal with like his archers. You know. It's not gonna save you completely, but it's gonna buy you the time. Okay, so let's say it takes him 20 seconds to delete the palisade, you know, like that just buys you 20 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, like do you understand what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I see.
Okay, so
Like, it
like
saves you time.
yeah, in general, the fast castle is not a good strategy in Arabia 1v1, but I think it's still fine. You can keep doing it because you need to improve on the board warring, you know, and like the
Yep.
sheep micro and all that, and then like you can just switch into other strategies. Because
Okay.
like you're still improving even if you're doing this fast castle, you know, which might not be the most optimal strategy, it's still okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So like any more questions?
When should I like think about getting villages on stone? That
Okay.
after I get like a second T.
So villagers on stone, right? So obviously castle is a good thing, right? But with civilizations where you don't really have anything good coming out of the castle, you know, you can delay getting the stone, you know, as long as you need, because like why would you get stone if the stone doesn't give you anything? Okay?
Yeah. I see.
So like the castle is good in Imperial for what?
Not really much, unless
Well,
like unique unit.
Trebuchets.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, so like, you know, for example, okay, so let's say you're trying to kill him with knights, but he has castles in his base, right?
Yep.
So you need trebuchets, you know? Then you can start like putting villagers on stone, okay?
Ah, I see. Yeah.
But like don't put too much, you know, like 5 villagers on stone is enough. So like for example, let's say you're at like 60 villagers, like 65, 66, 70, right? You know, and you see him like building a castle, then you can like take 5 off wood, for example, and put them on a stone, right? So what you're doing is, by the time you are going to be imperial, you're gonna have the stone to build a castle, right? And then you can trebuchet to kill his castle.
Ah, I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Thanks.
like there's not you know, like you can't go for a castle every time, because a lot of times it's not gonna be needed, or it's not going to be enough, you know. Like
Yep.
it's very situational, and you need to look at what your opponent's doing. Okay. Another thing is right. So, for example, how do you know if your opponent's is going to archer rush you?
Well, if you like scout his base and you like see an archery range and
Okay, so
flags in it.
yeah, so scout gives us the information, right? So it's very important that you scout your enemy every time. Okay? Like if you're doing this, high risk strategy, which fast castle is, it is very important, that you scout your enemy. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Like so if he's going for the archers, you can already start walling with palisades, and if needed, you can drop a tower. Okay?
Is it ever a good idea to like use stone walls in Field Age if you notice opponents?
It's okay. A lot of pro players do it, especially Chinese ones. They
Ah,
are
okay.
really a big fan of stone walls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see.
So like it's like okay Stonewall, like it's nothing bad, you just like Stonewall and you're good to go. Okay, but like the thing with Stonewalls is they take a long time to build. So if you
Yeah.
have like small gaps, it's okay, but if you have to close big distances, it's not gonna be worth in the end because your castle time is going to be a lot slower. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, I see.
like for example, you close with buildings and then you just want to close it, completely. Then you can put a little bit of stone, just like few stone piles, let's say. Like that's completely fine. Okay.
I was also wondering. So you mentioned the lumber and the mill upgrades. What about like the gold and stone? Are those like
The
ones you want to
golden
get?
stone you don't want to get immediately because they don't repay off. Because like for example, if you're going for more TCs, more farms, more villagers, what do all of these things require?
Stone, wood.
Well, you have 200 stone in the bank, right? If you need
Oh, yeah.
more, if you need more, you can just go mine more. Okay? So like obviously, for example, if you build a tower, you're gonna need more stone, so you can like to put two villagers on stone, so you can get the stone from town centers. Okay? You know what I mean? Because if you build a tower, you're going to have, let's say, 75 stone, right? So for a town center, you need 100. Okay? So you need 25 more stone. Okay? So how do you get the 25 more stone?
If I guess you could use the market and buy a bit of stone.
Yeah,
don't know
but
about
we are
that.
not building a market. We're building stable and blacksmith.
So you just have to build some villages.
Yeah,
Fine.
you can just. Well, okay, so for example, instead of building the mining camp on there, you can just like select one villager, put him on stone, and he will walk 3 times, and you're gonna have the 100 stone.
Ah, yeah, I see.
Because like it's not really worth it to put the mining camp, and then mine like 25 stone, and then not use the mining camp for another 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I see.
So, like, talking about the TCs farm villagers, right? Those require wood and food, mainly. Okay? So,
Yep.
the wood and the food upgrades, are the most important because they're going to be running on your economy. Okay? The gold upgrade is not important. Like, the gold upgrade is, is like, you wanna get it around 60 something villagers as well. Okay? Like if you have extra food then you can get it a little bit faster, right? Because like the most important ones is the first wood upgrade, the first mill upgrade, and then the second wood upgrade. Those three are the most important ones because
Okay.
they will just boost your economy really good, So wood upgrade equals more wood equals more farms equals more army plus more villagers. Okay? So like that is more important than having more gold. Okay, so like you can't make villagers from gold, right? Are you here?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So like you can't make villagers from gold. You also can't make town centers from gold. Okay, so gold just has less value okay, for like your whole tactic, the whole, you know, villagers, town centers, and all that. Okay.
Yep.
It just has more less value than wood or food. Okay. So, any more questions? Hello.
Really, I think that should be all.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
thank you very,
no,
thank
no,
you very
no,
much for doing this.
If you have time, no, it's okay. If you have time, you could show me your Dark Age now, like the things
Oh,
we
I
talked
actually
about.
might have to go
Oh, you
in a
have to
bit,
go.
sorry.
Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine.
Well, we can catch up later though. I'll
Yeah, it's
practice my
completely
Dark
fine.
Age.
Yeah, yeah. Like, so for now, right? You just want to practice your Dark Age, okay? You want to make it, you know, with as less mistakes as you can, okay? So just like try to remember the things we talked about, and this will probably be on YouTube, so you can rewatch it, you know, if you forget something, or you can just ask
I
me
can-
directly on Steam.
I can see me fail the law.
Yeah, yeah. It's okay. Happens to the best of us, you know.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you, I guess.